Hello, this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks with the Addictive Mind. The brain is one of those things that can be our worst enemy, and it's a magnificent creation up here. It's as complicated as anything in the universe, really. And at the same time, the neural pathways of the brain always try to guide us to simpler routines, ways of thinking to make things easier, but also it leads us into developing patterns that guide us to the mundane parts of life. It's just the way the brain works. It always tries to keep us going down the same path. If we do it one way, and then we do it the same thing the next day, then the brain has got it, oh, we do this in this routine. And it will just direct us that way. It's just the tendency of what the brain does. And it's a good thing in that it creates safety, simplicity, an efficiency in our energy. But it also leads us to living routine, mundane lives that can lead us to addictive behaviors to resolve our stressful situations of each day. So, what we're talking about is if you grew up maybe in a family that they did things the same thing every day, or it was boring. That was kind of what I kind of considered my life. Everybody did the same thing day in and day out. It just teaches our mind to do the same thing. And so, we do this also if you go to a public school, most likely you've had the same type of indoctrination. And as we grow up as adults, we just seem to fall into that groove. And we may have these very routine, mundane jobs that we do the same things every day. And there's a certain level of security and safety. However, if you really want to break out of this routine thinking and come into a more magical, spontaneous, creative life, one of the things that we have to do is start breaking out the monotony. Start to find new ways to see life. And one of the basic things we can do is start jumping out of routines. Do things differently. Search to see things different as we drive down the street. Not just get in our car and just drive straight down. Because every time we do this, not only are we making our mind think the same linear thoughts, but it also processes in our whole body consciousness to kind of tune off. Not to tune in and to turn on the life, but to tune off and kind of drop into something that we do every day. And so one of the things you can do is just to be aware of it. Be aware that you can live every day differently and spontaneously, and what it does is it starts to open up more possibilities. It's kind of like play. As children, they want to do different things all the time. They want to experience new situations and play in different ways, because that's what play does. It just keeps opening and opening to creative ideas and designs. And somehow finding what that playfulness is in our own perceptions and how we see the world, how we see our others, and how we see ourselves is very imperative in opening ourselves to a magical possibility. So open up, look at as many things as possible, and keep searching for what is different out there. And you will open yourself to more magical possibilities through your own awareness. So this is Bart Sharp, author of Magic Speaks, talking about magic and all of those possibilities of living a magical life.